Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's the first video I've posted in a good while, basically because with work commitments and one thing and another I've not had a chance to really go out on the bike. Myself and Sarah was out on the bike on Monday. It's now New Year's Day, Wednesday. So happy 2020 and happy New Year to everybody. And I'd like to start off by basically saying hello to some subscribers, some new subscribers. And that is to Stephen Illy, Scott Haywood, Jesus de la Vega, Phase 27 Motovlogs, Mr. TRP and Peter Ackerman. I'd like to say hello to you all. Thank you very much for subscribing and welcome to the channel. If I pronounced any of your names wrong, do apologise. Anyway, in a nutshell, I have spent this morning basically 2.5 hours fitting the tail tidy to my Honda Africa Twin Adventure Sports. It was made by orangey and fantastic bit of kit. However, the instructions, as you will see in the video, this is a massive video, over 2 hours long. In the end, and as you'll see in the video, I make mistakes along the way. This is really watch the video, and it's basically to help you guys if you do want to fit one of these to your bike. It's a lot easier than what you actually see on here if you follow the steps and don't make the mistakes that I made. You'll find it a lot easier to do. Pretty straightforward. Everything fits together nice and easy. There's a couple of basically bits to watch out for. Number one is the spacers for the actual new tail tidy. There's 2 black plastic spacers. Don't use them for the adventure sports. They're not wanted, they're not needed. You just need 2 standard M6 washers. And this is where I lost quite a bit of time because I couldn't understand why it wouldn't fit together. I ended up trying to use some roofing nuts and bolts and all sorts. So you can fast forward the video, do whatever you want to get to the bit that you need to. But I did do a bit of research on YouTube to start off with, and nobody on YouTube had actually done a video on how to install the tail tidy, the orangey tail tidy to an adventure sports. So I thought, well, I'm going to record this. I've done it with a little GoPro session on a head camera mount. So hopefully you can see everything that I see and you can basically point out. So like I say, the video is exceedingly long. I'm going to put it up there on YouTube and it's basically for educational purposes. Please don't take anything that I've done as an instruction or anything. I'm not liable for any damage that you do to your bike. So please be careful when you're especially taking the side panels off. Anyway, enough of my waffle. I'd like to wish you all a very, very happy new year and enjoy the video. Take care. Bye. Good morning everybody, welcome to the channel. It's New Year's Day, Happy New Year to everybody. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do a little bit of a modification to the Africa Twin, and as you can tell by the description, we're going to be fitting an R&G tail tidy to the Africa Twin, and here it is. Basically got this for, well, I got it before Christmas, but it was a Christmas present. And this seems to be the best one really for this bike. I've got the Africa Twin Adventure Sports. Not quite sure if this model fits other ones, but it does say Africa Twin Adventure Sports 2018 onwards. So in the box you get instructions, very, very in-depth instructions with a myriad of pictures. And also, that's the invoice, you get some stickers, you get the instructions in other languages, get rid of those out of the way, and you get obviously the tail tidy, the license plate light and the other bits and pieces. So, without further ado, we shall get cracking. Right, let's find page 1. Here we go. Bit cold in the shed today, I've got the heater on. Right. Okay, to fit the orangey tail tidy, remove the main seat using the key and the pillion seat by removing the 2 hand-operated bolts shown in picture 1. Now, for everybody who's got an Africa Twin, I think everybody knows that there isn't 2 operated bolts under here and thumb screws or whatever. The 2 10mm bolts, and unfortunately I lost one of mine like an idiot. Let's get those out of there. Oops a daisy. There. Right, stick that to there and then we don't lose anything else. So a couple of 10mm nuts, and those are situated under here. Hope you can see all this, because I can't check if this camera's in the right place or not. Like I say, I lost one, so there we go. Right, so that's, just trying to see if it's under there. Anyway, I'll get another one. So that's that done. I'll put the seat down over there. Right. The next thing it says is remove the bolts shown in picture 2 and 3 from the sides, and then remove the pillion handle luggage rack. So let's look at picture 2. There we go. Picture 1, picture 2. So it's referring to, looking at this, it's referring to those 2, 1 and 2, and it's also referring to these 2 in pictures 3. So those look to be about 14mm. So get a bit of 14mm out. 3/8 extension. 14. Are they 14? Are they 12s? They're 12s. Right. So I'll take these off. Right, come on, I think we need a bigger ratchet. 12. Extension. Right, come on. They're piggy tight. Oh. Oh. By golly. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 out. Now then. There we go, that's that out. Okay, back to the instructions. From both sides of the bike, remove the bolts shown in pictures 4, 5, 6 and 7. So it looks like 4 for both sides of the bike. So it looks like that one. Let's put those keys in the ignition. So it's looking like it's that one underneath there, and these 3 in here from both sides. So just put this 12mm away. Let's have a look. What does that want to be? About 5mm. 12. 10. Is it a 5? It is. So, let's get these out now. And one under here. Okay. I'll do the other two, then we'll come back to the where's the one on here? How strange. There's that one under there. Let's get this one off first. Right. That's not for coming out. Try a different screwdriver. It's a PZ. Will fit in better. No. Fit in better. That does. Now. Back in there. 7. 6. It's 1/4 inch, but I haven't got any. I haven't got. No, that's not going to do it. Sugar. Let's have a look. Maybe I'll 1/4 inch. Mind you, I'm no further off, because that's picking 1/4 inch. Don't want to particularly use an impactor, just take it. Come on. Oh well. Like I said, I don't particularly want to use an impact driver to take off a screw, but I haven't got a, well, I can't find. There we go. Leave that out, just in case we need it again. Right, so that's all those out. Let's just see what else it says. Right, remove from both sides of the back, remove the bolts shown in pictures 4, 5, 6 and 7. The right hand side of the mat, remove the pictures shown in 8 and 9. Then remove the cover panel. 8 and 9. With them double-sided in this, it's great for the environment, but right, okay, 8 and 9, and it's also showing these ones up here as well. Right, okay, so 8 and 9, so we'll whip those out, which is that one. Come on. Crikey, how long is this? Right. There we go. Right. So then it says remove cover panel. Little white washes. There's one. There's two. There's cover panel off. Put that down there. Next bit of instructions. Okay. Okay. From the right hand side of the back, remove the bolt in picture 10. No. Picture 10. Which is that one there. Okay. Is there anything else to do? Remove the rear fairing panels from both sides by gently releasing the clips around the outside using a small amount of pressure. So I'll take this bolt out. Oh, there we go. Bit of a flange on it. Right. Oh. Not there. Oh, I see. Look, I don't know whether you can see down there. There's little. I'll tell you something. This is not a job for the faint-hearted, is it? Bloody Nora. A small amount of pressure. Does it go down? Does it go up? I can't even see that clip. Let's have a look on this side. So we can make. Oh, that one's come off all right. So it looks like that this just with one clip here, it's there underneath that. Oh, that clip's broken. Oh well, never mind. I think you need to be a little bit more gentle than I was. Never mind, eh? Right. So, next bit of remove the amount of pressure. Right. Okay, remove the 4 bolts shown in picture 13. These bolts are also shown in pictures 11 and 12. The 4 bolts shown in pictures 13, 11 and 12. So, So it's showing 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also shown in pictures 12. Right, well, let's do that. Get the 12 mil out again. These are a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloody Nora. I'll tell you something, let's get a let's put that away, get a 12 mil deep. Get some toys out. I'm going to be here all day. Oh, wrong one. Not bad. There we go, 12 mil. 12. There we go. I should speed things up a bit. Right, what's next? Right, remove the 2 bolts shown in pictures 14. Right, pictures 14. So it's going at the back. So it's... Hang on a minute, that's not come off yet. So this plastic piece here, it's showing the removal of that bolt there. But it's not told me to remove this piece. Have I missed a step here? With the 2 bolts shown in pictures 14. But at this point it's not told me to remove this portion. There we go. Just pings off. Right. Get this out again. Bit more oomph. There we go. Ourselves 2 out. 1 and 2. Okay, and then picture 15. Okay, so shit. 15. Okay. The seat mounting bracket can now be removed to gain better access to the wiring connectors. Oh my good God, look, it all just falls off. Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's that bit off. Right, what's the next thing? Remove the nuts from the back of the tail light and unplug the connector shown in picture 15. So, let's turn it over. So those two we slacken off and release up. and take that plug off. So those are 8mm. 8mm. One, two, well, it doesn't lift up, it must lift out. One, two, it's on that bottom bit there. That's the wiring plug out. That's a load of tosh, that. Okay, go back. Remove the nuts on the back of the tail light. Release the clip on the tail light shown in 16 by pulling the tail light up, shown in picture 17. Release the clip. Well, it's not really a clip, it's just like a... That's what I'm looking for here. That's just a rubber it's sat into. Oh God, don't want to break anything else. I'll come back to that. Remember, come back to that one. Right, remove the white connector shown in picture 18. Trying to escape. I think that tail light's going to have to come off. But it doesn't really say. To me that just looks like a... Doesn't say how to release it though. There's nothing to... Not that I can see. Just there's nothing to release the clip. Well, it is released. Aha! We shall not be defeated. Tail light out. Okay, right, now then, getting back to 18, what does it say here? Right. As you can see, it's a bit in depth this, isn't it? Friggin' Nora. Right, remove the white connector shown in 18. Oh, that'll be this one down here then. There she goes. Right. screwdriver just to release this reusable tie. There we go. Okay, so that's that out. Wrong one. Right. Okay. Put those back. If I don't put things back, I'll end up losing them. Right. Picture 18. Right. Let's see what else it says now. Remove the 2 bolts shown in picture 19, which are those 2 there. Oh, where's my coffee? Oh, lovely. Right. One. 2. Getting quite a collection of nuts in here. Right. Okay. Turn over. Remove the 2 nuts and okay. This is where the old tail unit comes out. Oh, there it goes, bloody Nora. Easy as that. It's out! Woohoo! Right, let's put that on the floor here. Right, now then, let's see. Pull these down. Oh, right, what does it say now? Right, remove the nuts and bolts shown in picture 20 and remove the metal bracket. Secure the metal bracket to the license plate using item 1. Right, okay, let's just do this. Right, so it's remove those 2. So it's them 2 and those. So they're 12mm. So, alright, we've got an impactor. We need a 12mm. Oops, wrong. 12mm. 12mm socket. Impactor. Oh. One. There we go. 2. That's those 2 bits out. Right. Okay. Right. Secure the metal bracket to the license. Right. To item 1 using the M8 bolts. Item 7. Right, okay. Right, there's a parts list in this. That's the parts list. Okay. So parts list, let's have a look. So item 1 is license bracket plate, part number. Right, so license bracket plate. Okay, let's put that down there. Now then. Right, we don't need that anymore. And we don't need that anymore. Well, we do for reassembly, but not for now. So wait, come here. Right, so those 2 bits then. Yeah, so it says, do apologise, item bracket number 1 which we have, which is this bit, and using the M8 bolts, item 7. So item 7 is the M8 20mm long button head bolts 2 off. Right, let's get all this in the bottom of the box so we can see what we've got. Right. Okay. Right, there, that's M8 and that's M8. So what else did it say? So we've got the two of these. M8 washers, item 9. M8 washers. 1, 2. Item 9. And the nuts removed in picture 20. Right, okay. So which way round does this go on the new bracket? So that's off. Now then. Now that's a bit tricky, isn't it? Look at that. You can go that way round, or you can go that way round. Now then. It looks to be I can't really begin telling you now. I just want to go that way around. Go that way around. I've got a funny feeling, you know, it's got to go that way round, because on the picture it doesn't show that overhang there. It doesn't. So just bear with one tick. I'm just going to pause the video here. I'm going to try something. Bear with me. Right, okay, welcome back. Right, I've had another look at this, and basically I'm pretty well sure that the swooping bit goes to the back. So let's have a look now. Have a little look. So the washers are going on the bolts first. They're then passing through, and those two are going on here like that. Get that one through. Those two I'm just going to put over here for now, and then I know to pack that up with that. Okay. So those look like an M6, don't they? Right. Oh. Let's have a look. Either be an M5 or an M6. Here's an M5. What a wally. Right. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. Tell you what, I'm going to pause the video again. I'm just going to see if I can find a little bit of Loctite. I want to put a bit of Loctite on those, and it's done then, isn't it? So just bear with me, I'm just going to pause the video again. Oh, right everybody, welcome back. Right, I had to go in, took the opportunity to make a fresh cup of tea. Anyway, I've got some thread lock. Wasn't particularly the one I was actually after, but never mind. I just think a little bit of prevention is better than a cure. So, just lacking these off, and then a bit of thread lock. On them. I was thinking about, you know what I mean, that bit of vibration. If those were like lock nuts, if you will, they had a thread on the bottom, it wouldn't be too bad. But they don't. Anyway, dab of this should do the trick. Oh yeah, that's better. And the other one. Right. Now then. Shove it. That's one. Flip it around. Oh, two. Lovely. Right. Okay. So, let's have another read at the... Where are we up to now? Okay. Protect the wiring of the license plate illuminator item 3 with a length of heat shrink item 13, as shown in picture 22. So, oh, here we are. Now, does this want shrinking, or is it just there for protection? I think it's just there for protection, so let's take those out. Oh, we've got a bit of soldering to do by the looks of it. Right. We shall follow. Heat shrink. Right, that's going to take me forever to do. So what I'm going to do, I need something to thread through. We'll tape those on and then we'll pull it back through. So a bit of that and a bit of insulation tape. So this should work a bit better. Push that through first. Gather your wires up. The only thing with this insulation tape is it doesn't like being cold. Right, okay. A bit of insulation tape first of all. Fasten the black to there. Like that. That's that one done. And then a bit more insulation tape. Fasten that lot to there. Right, this should work now. And if it doesn't, we'll do it again. Doesn't matter. Well, if we pull on that now, hopefully, with a little bit of luck. Now then, that there is bigger than the friggin' heat shrink. So that's a failure. Sugar. Where's the... I'm trying to think of a way to do this. There it is. Did doing a filter on the Africa Twin about 2 months ago, and you got a K&N filter from M&P, and I buy them all the time. I know there's people saying don't use them, and don't get me wrong, I think that bloody you can't beat genuine parts, but K&N have been doing filters for donkey's years. I've used them on cars, motorbikes, never had a problem, so I don't see the point in changing. Everybody to their own. Right, so let's try this way now. That's one through. Let's try if we can just poke the black through now. It's going. Is there? I'll tell you what this is like. This is like when you've lost your top off you know what I mean, you lace out your hoodie and you're trying to thread it through again. We're about halfway. I mean, surely to God, why didn't they, before soldering these ends on, why didn't they just do this for you? I don't particularly want to take the ends off. Right. A bit further up. It's getting a bit stuck. You have to excuse me. Right, I'm going to pause the video there, and then I'll come back to you when it's done. Right, everybody, it's done, and I'll show you the trick to what I did to get, or what actually happened. Using a bamboo skewer, I basically put the bamboo that on the end of the bamboo skewer, and then shoved the bamboo that through the heat shrink. So that's the heat shrink done. Right, okay, thank you, bamboo skewer. Right, next, protect the item 3, showing page 22. Secure the license plate illuminator, item 3, to the license plate bracket, item 1, using the supplied nuts washers. Please note you will have to fit the light shroud and use a small area of adhesive to hold it in position. Ah. Right, okay. I'll put that in there for now. Actually, before I do anything, I should really offer this up. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, that's right. Right. 1, 2, goes through there. That goes through there, there. Done, done, done. And in here is the little nuts and bolts. Now, bloody no, they don't make these bloody things easy to get into, do they? Right. Right, nut washer. Again, I think I want to stick a bit of, for it is, a little bit of thread lock on. For what it is. Beyond that, oh shit. Overdone it. Beyond that, right. Washer. Nut. Washer. Nut. Now these are only going to want a little nip. I don't know what size they are, but that bothers me there, that. I'll put a little cable tie around that. Hold it in place. Right, those two bits we don't need. Put those in there. And I'll take this over here. The 6mm. They are. One, two. Right, that's them done. Like I say, I don't particularly. Looks like that's just going to ride up. It does. I wonder. Got a small cable tie on here. Cutters. A little bit better. Right. Okay, so that's that done. Now then, what does it say now? Right. Where are we? Pass the license plate illuminator through the wiring. In 23. Cut the supplied. Item 23. T. Must be this. It goes over there. Like that. We must have to just cut out. I'm not sure. Cuts out and secure. Secure the license plate. Item 14. So it's inside of the recess. So let's have a look at this first. That must go like that. Or does it go like that? Maybe it goes like that. Where's picture 25? Sorry about this, peeps. I'm just trying to work it all out. It must be that bit there. So need the cutters again. And then cut that channel out. Like that. Right, okay, done that. That must come this way, surely. Cut. Take it this goes through here. There must be an easy way of doing this. Oh, come on. Oh, sugar. Schoolboy error. Right, I'll cut that off in a minute. The thing is, there's no... So, if you can see on here, everybody, it's showing a hole there. Well, there is no hole, in a nutshell. It passes through here instead. So, anyway, what size bolts are we? Secure the license plate. 12mm M6 bolts, item 5. Washers, M6 bolt. think what it means is, right, 1, 2, right, I think what it means is get these through here, and with that like on, so it's like that. So it looks like that. How the friggin' are you meant to tighten that up? Am I missing something here? Am I missing something here? What on earth? Does that go around like that? How's that big in alright? Take the last train to Georgia and I'll meet you at the station. Well, ladies and gents, I'm getting a bit lost here. I really am too. It definitely shows that going like that. Oh, hang on a minute. I think I've freebarred it up here. I have. What an absolute nincompoop. Right, I can see the error in my ways. Get this cable tie off. Right. Right, now I see. Now I see. Right, what it is. Okay, to make this simple, it's easy if you do it this way. So that's slip down, get that back in there. Right, take the smaller of the M6 bolts. Those screw into there. Where's that picking ratchet? The wrong freaking size. Oh, let me. Right, so that's that one, and line that up, put the washer on. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Doesn't explain it quite. Right, basically in a nutshell, that is coming round here. I've lost picking. There it is. Right, there we go. That's coming round here and then into here. That is. Come here, you bucket. Like that. Okay, so it needs that cable tie that I've just used. We've got a gift around there. So that one. Yeah, well, that's it. This is a warts and all video. Right. I'll get the cutters in a minute. I'll cut that off. Right. Now, when we pass this through, it's the other two here with the washers. Right, so let's just take that off and nip these up with the ratchet. Lovely. Right, okay. So now, looking at the pictures, I understand now. I do. Push that back through there. Lovely. Now then. Right. It's all coming together now. Put a piece of rubber on. Yes and yes. Right, okay. Right, stay there. You gonna stay there? Right, this is where you're going to need these. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then those are gonna, and then on the back side we're gonna have some more and those nuts. So we don't need any thread lock on this. That's gonna pass through there like that. Now then, if I can do this. Oh, sugar. Ooh. Now, well, I never. It doesn't fit. Would you Adam and Eve it? Those bolts. Those bolts are not long enough. And there is no more. Now. Oh, sugar. Now I do have but they're not big enough. Sugar, I've got some roofers somewhere. Now these are M6. But they ain't galvanised. Now those will be long enough. But the problem is so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. is we'll a bit of the old Vaseline. I'm just concerned about going rusty, that's all. Right, then I'll wash it. Because they're not stainless steel like the rest of the stuff. Right, so through there with that. And then on there. And then on there. So, RNG, your bolts aren't long enough. And not only that, I think your instructions are a bit wonky. I'm not backward when it comes forward, but you know what I mean. I think that little bit there was a little bit confusing. Right. Anyway, I'll wipe my handies in a minute. That's that one, and then that's that, and then the spacer. So let's come around this side. There we go. Yeah. That's how I'd like those to be. Let's get a cloth. I'd like those to have been but you're just never going to get to them again. You know what I mean? Right, 10mm. 10mm and big flathead. 10mm, big flathead. Otherwise, it would have been let's say we don't need any thread lock on them because so if you're going to attempt this yourself, I'd definitely get down to your local hardware store and get some 20mm long M6 bolts in stainless steel. I can see what will happen. It's going to bother me that, and I'll end up taking it all to bits again. Wrong one. To replace it. Right. 10mm spanner. Back. Right. Okay. Vaseline finish with. Right. Now I think it's just a matter now of reassembling. Not giving us a lot of grasshopper. They've given us 2 bits of thing. Right, I'll try and emulate. What we did before. So I passed through the red one like so, and then I got the black cable, put that on the end and pass that through the cocktail stick. Easy peasy. Slide that down. Okay. Right. Whew. That's that one on, and that is that one on. Right, that goes all the way down there, and that's on. So we can then, whoops, I think this is all coily, feed this orange wire back through here, What I'll do, I'll get those small ties. Oh, sugar. Got a couple extra ties in it, then we can. Let's plug that devil in first. But no, it's orange and we took a white one out. Hey? Oh. Right. Right, another cable tie around there. And we'll cut these off. Push all that back. I suppose the best thing to do is check that the light works first before doing much else, but give it a go. Initioni. Woohoo! Look at that dancer. Right. Now then. So far, so good. Right, it's just now a matter of reassembling everything. Right, okay. So, right. Now then, I think that is the end of the pictures. It's just a matter of now reassembling. Off the license plate up assembly, past the license plate through. Right, off of the license plate bracket assembly up to the back and past the tail light connection through. Past the number. Replace all the seat mounting bracket and secure the license plate bracket. Shown in picture 28. So it's on about putting this in first. Oh! Now I'm sure you know when oh. I'm just wondering whether it'd be easy, you know, put the tail light on first. Let's try that. Let's try that, because to me it looks far easier to plug that in and to put this tail light on first than it does Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right, now where did I put that now? Uh-oh, I've got a magnetic stick somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh no, where did I put that magnetic stick? If I had it up there. Oh no. What I'm going to do, put a bit of Vaseline around that. There's no bloody plug to it as such. What's going on here? Oh, sugar. Right. Light back off. Houston, we have a problem. These bolts are too long. Sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Now, what I'm going to do now is the question. Do I take him out and then retry the... Right. I've got a funny feeling this is my mistake, you know. I have. Right, right, everybody. I'm pretty well sure I've cocked up on this. I am pretty well sure I've cocked up on it. This is not RNG's fault. To be truthful, the instructions don't make it very, very clear. So, what I'm going to do is get the cutters out. Let's cut this off. And that one. Come out. Tell you what I've done, I've assembled it slightly wrong, in all honesty, and this is not RNG's fault, this is my fault. Now, do you remember I said to you that there wasn't a hole? Well, there is. I'll show you where it is. Oops. And then it'll all come clear. Might as well do it properly. Oh, right. Right, there we go, right. Put that bit of rubber back on. No doubt it'll fall off again, isn't it? Right. That, my friend, passes through there. Take this off. What a nincompoop. Right. This passes through here. When I re-looked at the instructions before, and then the pennies just dropped, and you don't use those spaces, it shows. Like I say, this is my fault for not. There we go. Right, that passes through there like that. Okay, sorry. Right. So that then goes like that. Yeah, and we get our 2 bolts and we fix our 2 bolts back into here. Right. Where's the washer? There it is. Right. So, and then when you read the instructions, it says not to use the big black washers. It tells you to use the extra flat washers that are in there, not these spacers, the washers like that. So let's just redo this again. My apologies everybody, but anyway, it's a learning curve, isn't it? If you ever do this, you don't have to make the same mistakes I have, but watch the video all the way through. Right, here we go. Right, I just took that one end into there just to make it a bit neater. There we go. Right, now ready for offering it back up again. My apologies. Right, that's back on, that's back on. Let's get those 2 rascals through there. And let's get that through here and then back up. Get back up in there. That's it, lovely. Sugar at my knees. Will I be able to? Yeah, I will. Right. Now, what it shows, these 2 long bolts and these 2 washers, I'll show you the bit on the instructions it mentions. See, picture 25 and then picture 30. You see it shows a thin washer, yeah, on picture 30, and on picture 25 it shows those. Whoops, daisy. Right, so that's it, my mistake. Right. So now we've got washer and then washer. Ooh, you old bastard. There we go. Then Another washer. Then nut. This must be, there must be two types of instructions. One for the adventure sports and one for the normal one. And then they've slightly modified the two sets of instructions, like muddled them into one, if you will. Right, this is gonna, oh dear. Well, I certainly haven't spent a New Year's Day like this before. Right. Oh, flipping heck. Well, see, what I'll have to do, just take this off. Just put a bit of Vaseline on, just to hold them in place. Stay there, you bucket. Stick a bit of Vaseline on there. Stick a bit of Vaseline on there. Won't come in any harm. That all the washers in place. 1, 2. Right, let's try again. Where's the M4? There it is. Right, let's try again. Oh, washer. Where's the washer? Where's the washer? Right, that's that. Right, so we've got a washer up there. There it is. Oh, sugar. Huh. You're not going to believe this, are you? Friggin' Nora. Ah, bloody hell. It's there, look. These things are sent to try us. Get the cocktail stick again. There we go. There you go. Right. It's rescued me a few times, that bloody cocktail stick today. Slacking that off again. Right, get these up. Okay. Sun's coming out now. Right, that's those two back through. Black to black, red to red, blue to bits. Right. Red to red, black to black. There we go. Right, where's that? Oh, sugar. Right. Right. Toys. Right, before we go any further, I'll just check it works. Let's check it works. Yes, right. Go in there. Right. Right. Get some of this away. Right. Don't need that 4-inch ladder. Right, so back to how it was. Look at that, that fits like a glove now. My mistake. Like I say, but never mind. Right. Almost out. Oh, it'll be over here somewhere. There she is. Right, just check the tail light works. Don't need that M8 again. Go back. That's working. Right, so far, so good. Right, this load can go back on. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Right, just before I blip them up with gun, I'll just make sure that they're all properly threaded. Last thing I want to do is cross thread anything. And we'll just turn the windy gun down to minimal. Turn it onto its lowest setting. Now let's knit these up by hand. 12. Don't know where that come from. Don't know it's come out of there. Oh, piggy Nora. Take that off. Oh, sugar. If that comes out, ladies and gentlemen, it lives in there. That would help if I put it in the right way around, right? Come on, Paul. Get to grips, lad. Oh. Oh. It's falling out again. What a piece of... What on earth is going on here with this? Oh, shit. Now again. That's a bit piss poor, isn't it? Right, let me pause that there, wife. Right, everybody. Okay, what I've done, I've reverted to the bamboo skewers again, and basically jamming them into the corners and then snapping them off, because I don't want to glue it in, but it just keeps coming away. So I'm hoping that'll hold it in place. Right, we'll try again. Bit, no, I mean, it's not what you'd think Honda would be like, was it? Right. Right, here we go. Put these bolts back in again for a third time. Yes. Yes. Right. Okay. That's on its lowest setting. Right. Get the ratchet, nip them up. Okay, right. Instructions. Right, okay, so replace the seat mounting bracket and secure the license plate bracket assembly using the 2 original bolts. Okay, connect the license plate illuminator. We've done. Place 1 M6 washer onto each of the rear mounting holes. That's with the plastic. There, it's done. Okay. Replace the tail light. Done the same way. Test license plate. If glass. Replace the seat. Replace the main. Right. Okay. So basically now it's just a matter of rebuilding it the way we took it apart, which is quite simply the side panels on next, and then the last thing to go on is the grab rail and the seat. So we'll get this on. I'm not going to bore you by basically filming all this, the reassembly portion, because you can just watch the video in reverse if need be. So I'm going to put all this back together, and then we'll take one final view at it. Thank you very much. Cheers, bye.